this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Jay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Through the 35. 20, 15, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's go. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Set, cut. Red, 38. Black ultra. Cut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking at 2 scores down to start this one out.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
first play. They go quick out to the left, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The second down run by Pacheco. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. We'll have the first down and even more. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down carry for Pacheco. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Dowdle on second down. On the move, past the 40. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. The 40. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. As this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. To get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down throw, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow. Why?
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He has room past the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 50, green.
Young looking to throw. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Down.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
33, yellow. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. Pass brought in by Tedderola McMillan. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outline.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here's a toss, left side to Pacheco. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Dude, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
They'll run here on 1st down. They tried getting creative, but the creativity not rewarded here. Doesn't get them anything. It's going to be 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Oh, caught by his running back.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
There we go, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. To the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs. Needing 8 on 3rd down.
Attack!
Throw here, 3rd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Put.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left. It's complete. Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. And they get 38 out of the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Chased out to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Down. Yellow, 22.
And going play action. Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's blocked down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10.
Zone read. They'll give it to Hubbard. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
Here we go.
you really break the backs of a defense.
10.
On second down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Let's go now. 10 black. Check.
Young to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
43. Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Has some daylight through the 40. Inside the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. effort. Maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dodge the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. This at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Start of this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Flush down out to his left. And he can escape no longer. Throw him over and bring it down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Shotgun to give to Hubbard. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turned it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. Very small gain, if anything here. Maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Gets this one to Gadsden. Made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. You do the X's and O's where everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yellow. 480.
They'll run. Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Getting out to his left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Yellow. Yep. 180. Right side.
Coming to power with the big tight end. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown, but I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. Only a 20-yarder here. Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52. 53.
Allen gets it to start the drive. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Shotgun snap down the yard. That's caught by Hubbard. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
To the air on 1st down. Young buys time, rolling right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Here we go. Set.
To the air yet again. Young rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Into the hands of Leggett. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Watch out now.
line.
Here we go. Ready?
Again, it's Young. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This is Legette working the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready, set.
This our last play of the quarter.
Down. 33. Yellow. 12. 10.
On second down, it's Hubbard. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set, punt. Yellow. 22. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the Chiefs cover off the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kay?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Pacheco on the toss right side. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Brought in by Gasson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Where's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He was caught, Jalen Royals. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chase out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. Lee gets, got it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Now hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
2nd down, another run by Brooks. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Looking inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Caught near the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow.
Play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Second down run by Pacheco. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Yellow! Let's go on, 80!
ETN gets it on the draw. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting the boost. He busts those tackles.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 12 in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, there's something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. Passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play. Now they get to do so with a bigger lead.
This is ETN. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Okay, right.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down,
Yellow.
Panthers.
Set.
Now it's Young. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Panthers trailing by 13.
The 46-yard line.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Young working from the gun. On the left side. And he's gonna get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Red. Yellow. Black 40. Blue. Yellow. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
5, 6.
Jalen Reed, they'll give it to Hubbard. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. The Panthers say they have it, and the refs agree. Panther football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Plowing up the middle. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. And look to throw it. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're up against it here on fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He connects on the deep shot. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Right. Flag, 95.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
Yellow.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good and stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.